Well, good morning. Today, what I'm going to try and do is, well, put it this way. I've seen some videos in America where they're splitting playing cards in half. So what I'm going to try and do is the same. I told you about horizontal and vertical lines on a template, and there's many factors what comes into splitting a card in half. One of the factors is having the scope perfectly in line with a horizontal line, zeroed in with a horizontal line. The other factor is having the playing card, also dead straight, so you can see the front but you can't see the back of it. You can see the front edge but you can't see the back edge. So it has to be absolutely in line. If it's just at an angle, it's not going to do it. It's got to be exactly in line to do that sort of shot. Now, some shots I've seen on YouTube, I believe, and some shots I don't. One chap has got a revolver, iron sights. Okay, he said he's standing at 10 yards away, and he takes his first shot. This is a cartridge, a proper revolver. He takes his first shot, and he cuts it in half. So he tries it again, but this time he holds instead of holding the gun like that, he holds the gun like that. Now this is with iron sights, and takes his second shot, and he does it again. Now that sort of shooting, I don't believe. It's possible, but I just don't believe it, because there's so many factors what comes in, especially when you're shooting from an iron sight. It's like the old cowboys. Now, when I used to do archery, I used to do instinctive archery because of my eyesight. So before I even lifted the bow, I looked at that target. I just looked at it, and then I raised the bow, drew it back, and let the arrow go. I weren't actually aiming down the arrow at the target. It was my eyes already fixed on that target before that shot was even taken. And that's what's known as instinctive shooting. And it's like the old Wild West films we see, the cowboys, quick draw and all that. That's all instinctive shooting. They're not aiming. They've already aimed with their eyes, and they're drawing their gun, and bang, they've shot apples off a tree or branches of a tree or whatever. That's instinctive shooting. Now that's possible, that can be done, because I've done it with archery, and to do it with a bow, you got to my bow's a pull weight of a draw weight of 50 pounds. So to hold that back for even like 5 seconds is very hard. You draw it back, and if you don't release it quick enough, you start to shake, and that movement in that hand will make that arrow fly wrong. Anyway, so I'm going to try this instinctive. Well, it's not instinctive. I've got to just got a bit sight on. But as I say, there's many factors what comes into this. The card has got to be in line, and it's got to be in line with my rifle or my scope. And if it's not going to work. So I'm going to give it a go and see if I can do it. That's it. So when I go outside, we'll see. I don't reckon my chances because there's so many factors. Not only having everything in line, but also the pellets. We all know, you take a pellet from a tin, it's either going to be a good pellet or it's not. You know. So there must be, I don't know how many factors. There's got to be hundreds different factors to shoot that sort of target and split it in half. But I'm going to give it a go and see how it goes. So until I get outside, I will see you later. Bye. Right, okay, I've got the card up. I ain't got no playing card, so it's a bit of cardboard. It's virtually the same thickness as a playing card, but this becomes our first problem. Whether this rod I put on is going to be level, and whether the playing card when I get down the other end is either going to be like that, which is going to be a miss, or slightly like that, which is going to be a miss again. It's got to be exactly in line for me to have a chance of cutting that in half. As you say, you can see it's quite stiff. So right, okay, get myself ready and we'll take a few shots at it. Right, good morning. It's almost 8 o'clock and I've put the target down there. It's not a playing card, it's an ordinary piece of cardboard. Trouble is it's not as stiff as a playing card, and the wind has already blown it over a little bit, and of course it's casting a shade on the my target area. Now the only pellet holes what's in that yellow sheeting down there is the pellet holes which I did yesterday in a way of grouping and zeroing. As I say, there's many factors to this. And one of the factors is the wind's already bent the cardboard over just a slight bit. Another factor is the sun, the light is casting a huge shadow, and also the wind. So I've got 2 magazines there, so it's 24 pellets. I'm allowing myself to shoot at that bit of cardboard and try to split it. Try to cut it in half. I'm at a normal distance at 25 yards. I'm not quite sure what the Americans shoot at, but to me 25 yards is really too much to hope for. Because even from here I can't even see it. I can see the shadow, but no way can I see that card. But all I've got in mind is not the card, not the target, is to hit the horizontal line. And the horizontal line is the edge of that bit of cardboard I've got down there. And that's all I've got in mind. Think about the horizontal and hitting it. And I should be okay, but my chances are 0, I'm afraid. So let's have a little drop of coffee. Oh, this is the cardboard I've got down there, and that's the edge of the cardboard. As I say, it's got to be directly in line, so you can't see the back edge. For me to have a chance of cutting that in half. As I say, it's not as stiff as a playing card. But anyway, we'll give it a go. I'm allowing 24 shots, and we'll just see how it goes. I think really I would rather shoot the number 8 pellets, fishing weights. They seem much easier than what I'm going to do today, or try to do today. Yeah, the flag's flying a little bit. You can see the flag is flapping about, so there's wind down there. And so my first shot, will have to be to see where that pellet lands near that plate, near that cardboard. I'm not going to readjust the scope. I'm just going to move the rifle over a bit and to see. Okay, so what time? 8:02. So we might as well get on with it. And another couple of puffs, I think. Okay. Am I looking forward to this? No, not really. But it's a challenge. First pellet's loaded in. Safety is off. And I'm going to take the first shot. So that was really close, but not close enough. So I need to come over just a shade, maybe like that. That's the first shot. Don't tell me I've loaded 2 in. I've just loaded 2 in, so I'll have to just get rid of them. So it looks like 23 shots I'm taking, or 22. And now I'm off target and I can't see where I am. Okay, I'm going to take my would-be second shot. I don't know where that one went. I can't see it. Right. I'm going to take a third shot and then I'll go in down. Oh, I think I can see it. There's a black mark there, so it's really close to the card, so I'll come over a bit more out there. Well, let's straighten the cardboard up and gone to the right hand side, so can see that one. I don't think that loaded in. I'm just going to go down and have a look. Ouch, ouch. Well, believe it or not, it hit the card and split it a quarter way through, and I think the pellet must have just sheared off to the right. So it's hit the card and split it a quarter way through, so that's not bad, is it? But it hasn't cut the card in half. Okay, so taking the next shot. This is what I mean by I might have to come down, go down a bit to a fresh bit. The trouble is, it's not really lined up. I can see the front edge just about, but it seems like I can also see the back edge. So if that's the case, I'm never going to split it in half. Okay. I think that's hit it again. I'll have to go down and have another look. Oh. Well, it hit it, but not on the edge. It creased the side of it, the back end of the side. And so that tells me that the card is not directly in line. But you'll be seeing the marks when I'll take it down. Right, okay. I forget what shot this is, but we'll try again. Maybe 25 yards is just too much. Oh, I've done it. Bloody hell. It looks like I've done it, so how many shots have I taken? 10 shots. That was the 10th shot. I'll go and get the card. Right, okay. Well, that surprised me. There's there we go, like that. Something like that. And you can see it's cut the card. And on this one, I told you about the black edge where it's caught the side of it. Well, I can't believe that. can't believe that at all. 10 shots. So I hit it 3 times, but not what, twice on the edge. Second edge shot cut it in half, but the second shot that I hit was this one here, where it skimmed the side of it and cut that groove in it. You can see the black mark. Well, that was a short video, wasn't it? And if you look at the pellet holes down there, well, I don't know what to say. What do I do? Keep that for a souvenir, I suppose. And you're seeing it with your own eyes through the scope cam. Right, I'm going to turn this camera off because I don't want to lose this footage. First I'll turn this one off. I'm still pressing wrong buttons. You think I would learn by now, wouldn't you? God dear me, I'm just so stupid sometimes. Right, okay, what do I do? Do we finish this day's shoot or carry on with something? Anyway, I'll turn this one off. Well, I just can't believe it, but no one can be more surprised than me. Splitting the card. Now, when I saw the Americans do it, their card was a nice smooth edge. And have a look at my card. It's split, but it's not as smooth what the Americans done. Now this shot here, this is the this is where I said it hit, but and left a black mark. But I think now looking at it, that was the first shot because that went the quarter way through the card. So maybe I got a little bit confused there. But you can see how jagged that edge is where the pellet went through it. And, you know, now I'm thinking to myself, when I've looked at the Americans do it, it's a nice smooth cut in the card. So I don't know. I'm not sure now what's happened. I've just done. I'm just editing the video at the moment on the computer, and I've done that last shot, the 10th shot, in slow motion, and you can see it really hit the card and it just flew. But when you think about it, it's only took me really 8 shots because 2 shots was double loaded, which I had to fire into the ground to get rid of. So it didn't take me 10 shots, it took me 8 shots. I don't know what to think about the American videos. I just don't know what to think. All I know that edge has been ripped through with the pellet, and not like a scissor cut where it was a nice straight edge. I'll have to replay some of these American ones back, but what I can remember, they was a real clean cut. Anyway, I've done it, you've seen it, and I pat myself on the shoulder. I didn't expect to do it. I allowed myself 24 shots, and as I said to you, my chances are 0. But to do it in 8 shots, well, that is just unbelievable. Now, if you like this video, give the thumbs up. I'm dribbling. I got excited. Give the thumbs up or thumbs down, but also leave a comment what you think of the video. I'm just flabbergasted. It's nice yesterday when I got 2 lots of 12 shots under a 5p piece, and also the PP800 9 shots under a 5p piece. Although that won't go through under a 5p piece, it's cut it in half. And to me, this is more exciting than any shot I've taken under a 5p piece. You know, as I said, there's so many factors what goes against you in a way of the wind, the sun, the pellets, the lining, the way the card is aligned, also your scope, and plus your rifle, of course. You know, more I shoot that Beeman, more I like it. More I like it. The only downside is that trigger is a bit heavy, but since I put that rear leg on, it's helped me out no end. I mean, that is a game changer. That rear leg is really a game changer. It takes the weight of the rifle, and as I say, all it is that trigger. It's got a lot of travel on that first stage, and it's a bit stiff when you pull that second one to let it go, to let it shoot. But anyway, I'm just flabbergasted that I've done it. You know what I mean? What a challenge. What a challenge. I had a remark the other day about, you know, one of the chaps on one of my videos sent me a remark saying he saw a person shooting the playing card and cutting off. And I replied, yes, I've seen videos like that, you know. But in the back of my mind, it must have been playing on me, and that's why I chose this to do. So I must congratulate the chap what sent that comment in. Otherwise, I would never have thought about shooting or splitting a bit of cardboard in half. That would have been the last thing on my mind doing that. But anyway, if you like the video, give the thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Please leave a comment, and thank you for the chap what just mentioned that on one of the comments in one of my videos. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on my next shoot. Bye.